You are watching TekSupportSpy.
Hey, welcome back to another TekSupportSpy video. We appreciate you guys tuning into this video and watching this video. This video is for those who are at least 50 years of age and up, especially if you are non-tech savvy and you have been scammed before. And if you are someone who keeps track of your social security statements and get emails, this video is going to help you, especially if you are a senior statesman and want to learn more how to prevent yourself from getting scammed from the Social Security emails. We're going to read an article from lifehacker.com, and we're going to talk about a scam that is currently going on with Social Security emails. And we're going to read the article, and then we're going to talk about how you can prevent yourself from being scammed from this new email scam and phishing attempt that hackers are doing to try to gain control of your PC. All right, are you ready to dive into the video? Let's dive into the video, shall we? All right, I will have this article in the description of this video, so make sure you take a look at this article and make sure you like, comment below if you learned anything from this video, and share this video with others. Help us to get views on this video and help this channel to grow. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. So I'm on lifehacker.com. This is their article. They talk about, look out for this Social Security scam that gives hackers full access to your computer. So it talks about, if you receive an email about your Social Security statement, proceed with caution. According to a new report from the Malwarebytes Labs, hackers are impersonating the Social Security Administration, SSA, to trick people into installing a remote access tool, handing over full control of their devices or their computers. So let's take a look at this article here. I've already had it popped up here. And I'll also have this article in the description as well, so take a look at it. But this is from Malwarebytes Labs. If you are non-tech savvy, you may have or may have not heard of Malwarebytes. Or Malwarebytes is basically a free antivirus that you can use. They also have a paid security subscription, which includes a firewall and antivirus. It also includes VPN functionality as well. That's a paid version. But you can go to malwarebytes.com and see what type of software programs they have for security to secure your Windows PC. All right, so continuing on here. So the SSA, Social Security Administration, is no stranger to phishing scams. The Office of the Inspector General put out an alert last month warning the public of fraudulent emails purporting, I'm butchering the pronunciation of this word, purporting to include Social Security statements that in reality led to fake websites. How the Social Security phishing scam works: the current attack is the work of a phishing group known as Molatory. When I first saw that word, I was thinking of, like, I'm a Marvel fan, by the way. I was thinking it was the villain from Iron Man, the Mandarin. I thought it said was the phishing group known as the Mandarin. Anyway, so I guess that's the phishing group. It begins with an email that appears to come from the SSA with the message, your Social Security statement is now available, and a prompt to download an attached document. So it's an email saying your Social Security statement is available, and it has a link to download that statement. The supposed statement is actually a ScreenConnect client with grant remote control of the affected device. So basically, when you click on that link in that fake email, it's going to download the ScreenConnect client software to gain control of your computer. ScreenConnect is a legitimate remote support platform for IT pros to help users configure systems and resolve technical issues by allowing the same access as if they had your device in hand. So it's a remote desktop or remote software program. Software programs like Zoho Assist, GoTo Assist. What else? There's another one in my head I'm trying to remember. Microsoft has they deliver remote assist program called Quick Assist. There's a video I should do about the Quick Assist, but it's basically a remote software where you're allowing for someone to remote into your computer and they have full access to your device. So it talks about, once hackers have control of your computer via ScreenConnect, they can use it for anything from installing malware to transferring files to accessing sensitive data like bank and financial account information, all without your knowledge. Fraudulent or financial fraud is believed to be the main objective for this campaign, but as always, stolen data can be used for identity theft or sold to other malicious groups. As Malwarebytes Labs describes, the scheme is hard to identify in part because the phishing emails originate from compromised WordPress sites with legitimate domains. Domains meaning domain names like at yahoo.com, at gmail.com, at hotmail.com. Those .coms are domain names. And it talks about the email body may also be sent as an image rather than text, making it harder to filter to detect it as malicious. How to protect yourself. All the common cautions for avoiding phishing scams apply here. Do not click on the links or download or open files or attachments sent via email, especially if the message is unsolicited. Go directly to the company's or organization's website to locate important documents and verify communication. Attacks that come from compromised but legitimate domains can be trickier to catch. It's true. So be especially wary of anything you're instructed to download, click, or fill out from an email. If you are unsure whether the email or message is real or safe, Malwarebytes also suggests copying some of the text into a search engine and to determine if it is part of a known phishing campaign. So I'm going to show you what I've done when I've gotten some of these emails, and I'm going to give you some insight on what you can do if you were to get these emails. Let's dive into it. All right, so I want to put it out there. I am nowhere near the age of retirement or nowhere near the age of receiving Social Security, but I have started to receive emails from the SSA regarding my Social Security statement. I don't know when it happened. I know over the years they have done some security implementations to kind of give you like, I think it's like the ID.me accounts. We'll see here in just a second. But as soon as the SSA made changes to their security setup for users to access their Social Security statements, that's when I started getting some of these emails. And again, I am nowhere near the age of where I can get Social Security, but I do get these emails. So as you see here, right, it talks about my statement, streamlined, easier to read. It talks about we encourage you to check your statement, your earnings, your personalized monthly retirement benefit estimates, and so forth. And it gives me a link. Now, remember in the article, it says be wary about clicking on links or downloading attachments. So one way that you can make sure that this is a legit email is one, look at the domain name. Make sure the domain name or the email that you get received is ssa.gov, right? You want to try to look at that email. You want to hover over it. You might want to click on it just to verify, right? And I'm in Hotmail, but you may be someone that uses Gmail. You may be someone that uses Yahoo. Click on the email. Make sure it's a valid domain. Sometimes you may see like at ssa.gov 145678. If you see numbers or you see like characters in it, then you should know that's a bad email address. That is a phishing scam. Anytime you see a from email address that has any type of special characters, numbers, or anything like that in the domain name, in the email address, it's a bogus email. Don't click or don't trust that email that you receive from that email address. So that's one thing you want to do, right? And then if you are worried about it, you can definitely contact the Social Security Association. Say, hey, I got this email. This is what it says, and you can verify with them if this email is accurate. I looked at this and saw the SSA.gov. I looked into it. I knew this was a legit email, and then when I click on this, right, this was opens up, and this is the ID.me. I have an ID.me account for my taxes. But yes, it opens up to a secured ssa.gov website, right? So this doesn't look like a bogus website. It looks legit. And I can sign in here with my ID.me account or credentials to sign in to look at my Social Security statement. Have I done that? No. But understand about this Social Security scam or email, right? You want to make sure that one, look at the address, click on it, make sure it's a valid email address, right? SSA.gov is going to be valid. If it says SSA12345 or specialcharacters.gov, it's a fake email. Be wary about any attachments. If it has any attachments to the email, do not download any of the attachments. If it has a link, right? One thing that you can do here is you can normally you can look at if you hover over it, if you see the URL down here, I can't remember which way down here, you can see what that address is. And it looks like it goes to www.socialsecurity.gov review our statement. So you can hover over it and see what the actual website is. One thing that you can look at is what the website is. It could be socialsecurity.gov PF or Social Security with some numbers or some characters.gov. You got to look at and kind of interpret if it has any special characters, any numbers in it. If it has any numbers or special characters in it, .gov, it's probably a fake website. You don't want to click on it. Once I saw that it said socialsecurity.gov, I felt confident that this was a valid link that I could click on and that would open up to a safe website for me to access my Social Security statement. That's all I have for you. Hopefully this helps you. Be wary, keep your eyes open for some of these SSA emails and scams. Make sure you look at the domain name, right? Make sure you look at the email. Make sure there's no characters, no numbers in it. And then any links, right? Hover over it, right? And see what the actual website is. Make sure there's no characters or numbers in the website that is pointing you to from the link. And that will let you know if there's any numbers or any um, uh, special characters. If it just looks off, don't click on it. See attachment in an email and the from email address doesn't look right. Don't click on that attachment. Don't download anything from the email. Just delete it. Please share this video with others. Share it with your friends or family, your colleagues. Help them become tech savvy by watching this video in relation to the Social Security Administration scam emails. Like, comment below if you learned something from this video. Share with others. Watch the whole video. Help this channel to grow. And thank you for watching Tech Support Spy.